Are we?
Why would we not?
I don't know.
I mean, like, we can't put it in if you keep asking if we're going to put it in.
I don't want to do it anymore. You ruined my spirits. Hi, guys. I had a really good intro, but Mike's an ass.
Wow. Bus me. Literally. What's up, guys?
How you been?
Yeah, okay, so, like, how are you guys? Have you gotten your wine? Have you gotten your blunt? Have you gotten your corn dog?
I hate corn dogs.
I gotta compose myself a little bit.
True. But you know what?
What?
We can compose ourselves together.
You know, sometimes it feels like a life sentence. Like I'm in prison or like I got punished or something.
But that's good. We need to play the intro now.
After ready? If only they had some relevance to our intro at all.
I was scratching the record for our intro.
Did you ever see those, like, the porn where they put, like, the gifs, but, like they do it with, like, a drawing, like an artistic drawing. So, like, he's performing cunnilingus, but you can't tell because he's eating corn. The guy that's, like, this, but he's doing a record scratch.
Yeah,
but
I've seen
obviously doing something completely different. Play the intro.
If someone, like, I'm a little right? But, like, if someone was coming at me, I think I could handle my own.
You might have aggression that day, let it go, and try to understand somebody else's world of their point of view. I mean, like them, you, me, us.
Hello?
We are back.
Oh!
Mine was short and simple. She was about to be like, why can't we be friends? Like, okay.
I was going to sing in a better tone. It's like I repeated last week when Nicole, like, grabbed your chin.
Yeah, but that was sensual. That was not.
That's the difference between me and Nicole. Speaking of Nicole, she is one of our friends.
Not after she sees this. That's for damn sure.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying.
If you couldn't tell this week, so this week we're talking about friendship.
Yes.
Something that we don't have.
We're not friends.
It's all fake. It's just for the cameras. After we're like, can you get this bitch away from me?
I mean,
actually, it's kind of like that. Friendship. First of all, I'm going to ask you, what is an important staple for friendship at this moment in time for you?
With anybody?
Yeah,
like anyone I consider a friend.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like, what are the what's
attributes?
a necessity that you need in a friend?
Oh, loyalty, and I need to be able to trust you because if I tell you something.
So loyalty and trustworthiness.
Yeah, and if I tell you something and I say, don't say anything. You better not say anything.
Mm-hmm. That should better go with you to the grave. I agree on that one. I think for me, it would probably be value, I guess. As in like
the value
sword? On both ends. It's like value my friendship, I'll value yours. I think that, you know, as long as you value my friendship, you know what I'm saying? But show me that you value our friendship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, actually make an effort. Like, you know, show me that you try. That's that kind of thing.
You know, I think, like, the older I get, the less friends I have.
Oh, for sure.
Which I'm not upset
Both of
about.
our friend, well, I mean, like, our friend groups are, well, I don't know, you have more friend groups, I guess, than I do.
Okay, our friend group together is small.
Yes.
There's, like, 5 of us. But I have probably 2 groups of friends. You guys and then other people I met through work. That's how that goes. I group them all together.
See.
Like,
I've never, this is me, but I've never gotten close with, like, people at work. Not because I don't want to, but I don't connect on the, like, with you guys, with, like, my close friends.
We also basically grew up together.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I have a close relationship with you just because we grew up together. It's because we first of all, our friendship, we always are working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we have a problem, we talk about it, and then we grow and try to change things.
Yeah.
Like, if, you know what I mean? That so much, even in the beginning, like, even when we were kind of, like, having, feuds in the beginning of our friendship, like, it was because we were misunderstanding each other, and we weren't talking things out.
Yeah, the first couple of years.
So, I gravitated toward you guys. You know what I mean? Like, there was some kind of energy, some chemical.
And at least that you, me, and Nicole bond on a different level is because we are 3 completely different people.
Yeah. I don't know. In a lot of ways, we're very similar. Our sense of humor is very similar. Like, we do this thing where, like, we create scenarios when people which I think is important in friendship. I think that if you can laugh together, that's
really huge.
But that's not everything. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go. Don't touch me.
Oh. What I was saying was, I think that it's not everything. That it's like, obviously laughter is important in a friendship. You have to have somebody who can lift up your spirits.
That's what I was gonna say.
But you gotta be with somebody through the hard times too, and we've all done that, like rock bottoms, like, you know what I'm saying, like we've all been there. Even
though, I mean, so a little background, I guess, just real quick. We met in freshman year of high school, which was 2000.
I don't know, like eons ago.
So MySpace was a huge thing. Okay, right. And I see Mike's profile, and I thought he was super cute, which is weird now. Hey. But so I met you then, and then you were sitting with 2 people at lunch that you were not a fan of. So I walked over to your table because I was coming by you, and I was like, hey, and you were like,
they were just not my vibe.
Yeah, you know, and I was like, you want to sit with us? And you were like,
first of all,
yes,
like,
now, right now.
It was really hard because it was really hard for me to make friends coming to Cameron. First of all, half of you guys like knew each other.
No, I didn't.
I tried to, but because everyone was coming from like Hoover and like coming from
that wasn't us. We were in Catholic
they all
school.
had like cliques. And, like, people were already friends. So when I was in orientation, I was trying to, like, talk to people, but they were just not having it. I was like, great, this is what high school's going to be like. Awesome.
Listen, no, well, I'm not saying no offense. Y'all are still fucking friends like that. They're all cliquey.
Oh, yeah.
They're all cliquey. Sure. I mean, I can't say that I'm not friends with people from high school. We'll get there.
But then a lot of cliques actually broke apart after high school. Like, a lot of people don't, they're, you know.
Well, then I met Nicole. I know, high school friendships are weird, though, because I feel like, not that I don't talk to people from high school. I mean, I don't on a daily basis. You know what I'm going to state right now? And this is not tooting my own horn.
Lay it out.
But everybody who thought I was ugly in high school, freak y'all. I'm trying not to swear.
Super G.
No, seriously. And then, like, they all, I mean, I have a boyfriend now, but they were all sliding in my fucking DMs.
See, like, I think a lot of us have glow-ups after, obviously, like, high school is very awkward. High school is pretty awkward.
Have you seen...
there's some people that have not glowed up.
Have you seen the globes that were in high school and others glowed way down?
They've shadowed down. Like, it's...
Good, I'll take your spot.
But, you know, also, those people were also sometimes terrible people. So, you know what I mean? Like, karma's a bitch. I don't know. But, cheers, me. But, I mean, like, personally, I think we glowed up for sure.
Still glowing.
Still glowing. Stay glowing. Glow 2020. High school literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you're in high school, it does not matter.
It's like, literally pointless. But, anyways, I think that I wasn't close with people. Like, I was close with people in high school.
Yes, you were.
In high school. I started to disconnect after high school, and I started to, like, after, like I said, I found, like, a core group of friends, which I thought were my friends. There was 2 people, I think, out of that.
Not me and Nicole, right? Or me and Nicole.
You and Nicole. That stuck. Everybody else kind of just, like, faded away.
Everyone gives you, like, a reason to not stick around.
Mm-hmm. At first, it was hard for me to make friends. I did end up making a decent amount of friends.
Yeah, so we had that friend group, and then you had...
The thing was, I was likable. So, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily call them friends. I called them, like, acquaintances. But like,
back then, now
like, a lot of my friendships were me listening to what other people were saying and not ever having them listen to what I had to say or like my opinions or my problems. And then if I was a burden. I was, you know what I'm saying? Especially because I was a gay kid dealing with separation pretty much. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like in high school. So like it was hard for me to like, you know, branch out and like try to trust people. And you know what I mean? Like, and then, you know, I would find out people were talking about me behind my back or, you know what I mean? Like they were being disingenuous.
Friends.
We're supposed to be my close friends. And it was like, I don't know. High school was just bullshit. Like your friends... You might meet, and I was lucky enough to meet my 2 best friends in high school.
Literally, same.
And still are friends with them to this day. But the people you meet in high school, for anybody who might be younger, if you're watching this, like, you will find different friends or friends that
you have such matter. More, like...
Deeper connections.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I've formed deeper connections with someone I've met and known for, like, 2 weeks than I have with people that I've known for 14 years.
Right.
And it doesn't matter
Right, like I said, I was lucky enough.
Yeah, you're not gonna know that like right away, which kind of sucks.
But I had a deep connection with you guys, and like we could make each other laugh. Like I don't know, like I didn't feel awkward around you guys. Like,
never.
That was the thing.
Literally never.
I never felt like uncomfortable around you, and I think that was a thing for me. Like I needed to feel comfortable in a friendship, and a lot of friendships I hadn't felt comfortable. I felt like I was just kind of there.
Yeah.
And it's like, did it really matter if I was there or not? Like, did it, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I still feel like that. There comes a time in everyone's life where it's like a crossroads, right? So I think I experienced mine sooner rather than later because I feel like, I don't know, every time my parents talked to me about it when I was a child, it was more of like their 30s. But I feel like in my early 20s, I did a lot of stupid stuff, right? I was hanging out with the wrong people, going out all the time, doing dumb things, and I thought they were my real friends. Like, you had that in high school. You experienced it before I did. Because in reality, I still stayed friends with everyone that I just named.
Yeah.
From high school.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So the people I thought were my friends from, like, 19 to, like, 23 were, like, not the people that I needed.
They were, like... See, now, I don't necessarily regret it. Because, like, you know, at the time, it was fun. Like, we still had some fun times with those people. You know
in
what
high
I'm saying?
school?
Like, yeah, it wasn't, like, necessarily... not a good time. Not saying to, like, you know, watch out for everybody. You know,
it's a different aspect when you're 14
and
rather than when
you're
20.
just thrown into a school with these people. You know what I'm saying?
You're forced
like,
to be friends.
You might not necessarily, or you have classes together, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys had like you connect, but I never like would do the things that I've done with you guys, like with them. You know what I mean? Like,
we used to like literally, and we complain now about walking on the mall, but we used to like just walk for hours and hours and hours.
We would walk in the snow if we had to. Like, we would get to our destination.
We would watch movies. We would walk around in the snow. We would just do just dumb stuff. We got kicked out of Galleria Mall. Remember?
Did you back then? Did you think that you were gonna have those friends forever?
Yes.
Yeah.
I really did.
Now, what do you distinguish that an acquaintance would be versus like what a friendship would be? Because there's some people that really don't fucking know, like whether or not someone's actually a true friend of theirs or if they're just an acquaintance.
That's a really complex question.
There's a lot of people that think that everybody they hang out with or go out with is their best friend.
So if I can connect with you emotionally, I almost said physically.
If we can connect physically.
Yeah, no, I don't want to beg my friends.
Yeah.
If we've connected on like literally like a spiritual, mental level, then I am your friend. And I can't say that there's not people in the last couple years that have done that with me, because they have. Just not as close as you and Nicole are.
Oh, yeah.
If you have to force a connection with me too, that's we're acquaintances.
Natural, and that's the thing. It hasn't really felt natural to me, and this is not coming off as an offense to anyone who's tried to, you know, get close to me, because I'm not easy to get close to. Trust me, I'm not.
Understatement.
But like,
I mean, it was easy for me.
You guys got me in my like prime when I was trying to make friends, but like now I'm just like, I got who I need. I really don't need.
We've collected. Everyone else can F off.
Like, and I enjoy my personal time now that I'm older more than anything. So like, you know,
he really likes to be alone.
Like, friendships are important though, yes, and I do try to cherish my friendships, and I try to keep them around. And you know, I miss the people I'm friends with when they're not around. So like that, you know, always, that's what distinguishes a friendship between acquaintance and acquaintance is just like, okay, I'll see you when I see you. It's nice to see you. It's not like it's a bad thing that I'm seeing you. I'm just not going to get super close to you. Like, I hate to say it, but like, you know, and I love my coworkers. Like, I love them. Like, they're probably the best coworkers I've ever had.
So literally same. Shout out all y'all.
But yeah, y'all are great. But like, I haven't felt a personal, like, close connection. And I'm at my point in my life where I need to feel like a very strong connection.
That's where we're a little different, because there are a handful of people I work with that I'm like tight with.
But you get along with people easier than me. Like, I have to.
I'm willing to communicate.
I have a lot more social anxiety than you. Like, I am not, like, if things don't feel fluid and don't feel, and like I have to fill a lot of empty spaces, because not that I usually I don't have a problem filling spaces, but people I don't know, yes, I feel that need. Or I feel the need to like listen to them, or you know what I mean, like, because I don't want them to, you know, think that I'm rude or something. Like,
I also feel like people that I'm acquaintances with, I feel like I have to like respond to them in a certain way. Like, I have to be like cuddle them.
Yeah.
Like, I could tell you guys how it is.
How to off, or
I don't
you know
care.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't care anymore. We're gonna be friends either way. It doesn't matter. Like,
I mean, like, well, that's how you know you have to be able to have confrontation with your friends and still be able to, you know, not care after and make up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which is pretty normal, I feel like. So also, if you're
confrontation is normal. Don't confrontate. Let's normalize confrontation.
We fight a lot.
Yeah, it's we actually don't fight a lot.
No, sorry.
Oh.
I don't know what just happened. The devil left my body. No. Okay, let me rephrase that. We don't fight a lot, but we set each other straight.
I mean, like, sometimes we bicker. Sometimes we have, like, if we're up late together or something, we'll get
please leave.
We'll get, like, angry, and then we'll get laughy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like a different stage.
That's like bickering. If you know, and then sometimes we check each other. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about, like, our problems and stuff, and, like, it's typically fine. Now, you could do that with an acquaintance too. That, you know, that doesn't still mean that you're best friends.
I don't care enough to do with acquaintances.
Right. Sometimes I'm just like, yo, peace. Okay. Like, I'm better off without you.
Why don't certain friendships last for you?
Sometimes it was my fault. I'm not perfect. And, you know, especially back in high school, I was a little bitch. Okay. I mean, like, still a little bitch, but, like, I was more of a little bitch back in the day. I can admit that. I'm a dramatic person. I'm a Cancer. Although, I'm starting to learn that.
Actual Cancer or, like, that's your sign?
Is there a difference?
Like, being a Cancer to a person's life, yes, but I don't think you're a Cancer to anyone's life. You're the sign. Your literal sign is a Cancer.
I think I never thought I was a Cancer to somebody's life, but I do think that certain people together can be toxic. So I think that like I've caused toxicity within me and somebody else.
Oh, good word.
Because I know what a day.
Toxicity.
I think that because in the past I've definitely had certain arguments. But, you know, a lot of people were malicious, too. Like, a lot of people had certain malicious tendencies.
People have hateful bones in their body.
Yeah.
And not just the one in a man's pants.
And sometimes I used to let people get away with it. And, like, quite frankly, it would boil up to a point where it's like, okay, but you're disrespecting me. It's like, okay, but I never instilled that in the first place. So it's really my fault. It's
like not... Like, you basically didn't talk about things. You just kind of, like, were, like, being mean. You felt like you're being mean.
Yeah.
That was a lot of
It was not mean. I was just being a little really mean. Really mean.
You didn't put that effort in.
Sometimes I put in too much effort.
You cared too much.
Yes. When in reality I shouldn't have cared. It was like what people thought of me, or like, but that's how you know that they aren't your close friends, because
they get mad at dumb stuff.
Yes, and they don't like they'll feel annoyed by your tendencies. Most of the time you find the things that I do quirky, or like I find the things that you do quirky.
Yeah, funny.
You know what I mean? Like we entertain each other with our stupidity and stuff like that. But sometimes in a different kind of friendship, like they're like, why are you doing that?
People think I'm weird. People think I'm straight up a freak. Like I've been told, which I know I'm weird, so I don't care, but people...
Listen, I'd rather hang out with weird people than hang out with normal people.
And like people at work, normal. Y'all weird. We're normal. People at work I'll do something, they're like, you're weird, dude. And I'm like, so?
I know.
And then the people
then they laugh. It's like, okay, but didn't I make you laugh? Okay,
when am I? Bring in the Joker?
Send in the clown?
No, I hate clowns.
What do you think the Joker was representative of?
I don't like clowns. Anyways, we've talked about that.
That's why she never looks in a mirror. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Like, and that's where a lot of friendships go wrong. You fit yourself into a certain mold. You're like, okay, this friend group is like this, like so Play-Doh. I gotta be like them. Yeah. It's like, no, find people who are like you. Find people who are interested in the same things you are. Or
listen,
they don't always have to be interested in the same things, but we've learned to like a lot of what the other had to offer. You know what I'm saying?
Also, if you're trying to be my friend, you need to accept me for who I am, because I am 25 and I'm not changing. I don't want to feel like I have to work like to become your friend.
Be your friend.
Now, if we're already friends, I am totally willing if we made that connection
for you.
Yeah, if we made that connection. And there's some people that, like I said probably 5 minutes ago about work, like I bonded with a couple people at work very quickly.
And don't get me wrong, like I mesh well with a lot
but
of
I also hang out with these people outside of work.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
Yeah,
I mean, not that, like on occasion, I don't mind. Like I went
grabbing a drink,
or grabbing a drink, or going to a party, and hanging out with them or something like that. Like, but that's like rare for me, especially because I just don't like leaving my house, and B, like I said, it's hard for me to have that connection, and I don't like feeling like out of place, and that's no reason to hold yourself back. But at the same time, it's like I also know that I don't need to branch out too much in my friends.
You also like being in control of your situation.
Yeah. I am a control freak. Yes.
That's why I drive everywhere when I go out.
Same.
If I want to dip,
I know. I think that's just adulting. So like, I need my car. If I want to go, I want to go. Like,
yeah.
Do you feel like you've surrounded yourself with the right people? And I'm not going to take it offensively.
Yes.
Do you feel like we're bad influences, or do you feel like you've actually surrounded yourself? Yeah.
No.
What is it about our friend group that helps you in life?
I can tell you guys anything and not get judged for it. Well, most of the time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about applying it to your, like...
my everyday life?
Yeah, like what has our friendship done?
You guys have taught me a lot. Like, we have helped each other learn and grow so much.
We've kept each other open-minded.
Yeah, without you guys, I don't think I'd be who I am today. There's no way.
True.
There's no way I would be like...
Yeah, your friends honestly shape you, though. Like, if you find, like, your ideal group of friends, like, they really mold your personality and who you are. Like, I picked up a lot of your guys' habits. Like, sometimes I'll say the same things you guys do. You know, when phrases, like,
you
pass on to other people. Well, now I just do the one dab. It's like it's like a Trixie Mattel kind of, like, slow. Feeling not judged in a group of people... It feels amazing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, having that group of friends that you can literally not worry about letting loose, or just, like, you know, you constantly have to have your guard up, afraid of what you can say, what you can't say. Like,
yeah, it's not a friend.
And I used to feel like that with my old friends. Like, I used to be like, what can I say? Is this going to push our friendship over the edge? Like, are they going to get mad at me? But as you get older, have to worry about really start to learn what traits you're attracted to. Some people are into the real shallow, and this is, you know what, no, this is a call out. Some people are into really shallow relationships. They're into, they don't want to get deep with somebody else. They're just like, they want them there for strictly laughs, strictly partying, and
like, you're a jester.
I don't need that right now. Like, I don't need someone to go partying with all the time. I have those friends if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not...
You're very dynamic and universal. That's like how our friendship is. Like, we do anything.
Dynamic.
He's cover girl.
I'm cover girl. You know, but friendships take work. A lot of the time,
this is like,
me and you were not friends in high school. We
were always, I think we were always friends, but we weren't.
A good portion of it. And
our past was bumpy, but that's how you know that, like, I don't know, was something just, we were meant to be friends.
Yeah. There's just something we kept gravitating towards each other, and, like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, we complement each other's personality well. But I think that
we've grown a lot.
And you grow with your friends.
This is also 12, 13 years in the making.
Yeah. Psychologists have said that friendships will last a lifetime if it's lasted longer than 7 years originally. I hate you.
Do it. Hey, I do it. I said do it.
Friendships benefit a person by reducing stress, reducing depression, happiness in general, and a longer lifespan, which I guess would coincide with happiness. Like, the happier you are, you ever said to live a longer life.
Unless terminal illness kills you, or coronavirus. This one actually fits us very well. Typically, a person can only maintain up to 5 close friendships.
Yeah.
That's as many as I have.
But it makes sense because, like, I mean, honestly, if you're trying to have close friendships, you can't juggle 12 close friendships. You know what I mean?
That's another thing about high school.
Yeah. You have
18 friends.
You want, like, big friend groups. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be, like, the belle of the ball, the popular kid in school, the chimichanga.
I hated that one.
You want to be popular. You want to be liked. So, like, you try to have big groups of friends. And that doesn't work out.
You know what? You know what's not going to get you? Money. And it's not going to get you a job to be popular. You know who gets all the good jobs? The people who were pretty quiet in high school.
True,
after high school.
But people also get favored, and if they are popular, or, you know what I'm saying, like, and they know a lot of people.
They skate by in high school, though.
In high school, for sure. Yeah. You remember how I talked about how humans are very, like, we are animalistic in nature?
Yes.
We have friends, so do a lot of animals. Dolphins, I think, like, they travel in pairs. They can find, like, a friend, and they, like, you know, rape people together.
Wow. Heavy.
Yeah, dolphins are dicks, but they're also very intelligent. I think otters, they, like, have to hold hands.
They swim together. Yeah, when they sleep
swim together
on their back.
Like horses, I didn't know horses did. Bats.
Or they gallop together. This one's interesting, and I can relate. Studies have shown that platonic friendships are actually a rarity. Studies showed that 88 friend couples of the opposite sex, when being studied, showed that men were more physically and sexually attracted to their female friends and tended to overestimate how these women saw them.
Okay, but that's just a general man.
That's just being a straight man. Yeah. But I'm telling you right now, like, shout out all my guy friends that are platonic.
Shout out all my homies.
I don't know. You guys never told me you want to sleep with me. Maybe you're thinking it. I mean, I am the ish, but
I mean, like in this study though, it literally showed that that it was harder for men to be it didn't say women. It said men. It was harder for men to be friends with women than women to be friends with men. With the study,
I'm gonna give it a nice 90%. They're not attracted to me.
Also, remember that friendships are just as important as relationships. Mm-hmm. Okay, people put way too much strain on relationships and cuddling. Cuddle your damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, find a nice blanket, cuddle up to yourself, like get a nice body.
Or cuddle your friends.
Like, or cuddle your friends. Friend cuddling is a thing.
Have we cuddled?
We've cuddled before. I mean, like if we were on vacation or something, I think we've we don't do it like
have
every day life. But like, yeah, we've all cuddled together. Like, we watch movies and cuddle together. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, cuddle with your friends. Like, it's, platonic cuddling. Good, yeah. It does feel good. And like, quite frankly, like, you don't have to be in a relationship with everybody that you're friends with. Like, you can literally have just a friendship and that be good enough. Mm-hmm. Having friends triggers your empathy response. So like,
yeah, you're more empathetic.
And like, I think that especially with our situation, like we kind of feel each other's emotions. Like if
that is 100%.
You know what I'm saying, like if you're angry, like I get angry. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like,
also, if someone pisses you off, someone pisses me off though. Yeah, and like we hate the same people. No, but like when you tell me shit like that people say to you, I'm like, I hate them too. I know. Yeah. Like it gets I ain't gotta meet you to hate you.
That's true. If you have like a good friend group, they're like, who we fighting? Like, do you want us to pull up? Let's pull up. And knowing what a friend is irritated by, apparently,
or like what triggers them, or whatever.
Apparently helps create like a less frustrating and less stressful like communication between you guys. Like, what limits to like, there's not certain boundaries that we don't go over. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how it would affect each other.
I mean, it just makes more sense that way.
That we can't tiptoe the line, but like,
I push your buttons.
Yeah, that like we tend to be like a little step over the line.
But like also I don't take offense to many things you say. That is a total lie. I just lied to myself. But literally, I'll wake up and I had scrolled to the top of Twitter. Like, I press home, and it's just like, you, Nicole, Alex, Nicole, you. And I'm like, this is great. It's just amazing.
I just, like, see where my, like, mental state goes.
I was like, what was Mike doing at 5:30 in the morning? Oh, he's tweeting.
I don't tweet, like, during the day. I tweet, like, at night, like, when no one's around. It's kind of like, who am I going to talk to? I'm just going to talk into the ether. You know what I'm saying?
And then I like them all.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, your friends will always like your tweets too.
Your friends always watch your podcast.
True. And that's how we know how half of y'all are fake as
That's so true. I know who my friends are. And damn it.
And one day they're going to let her know.
One day they will feel friends with me too.
One day.
But wasn't it like... That was One Day Women.
Yeah. What?
One day... I'm friends with myself. Like, I think I'm funny. Like, I really do. Can you be friends with yourself?
Yes, and I think it's very important. I love being with myself.
This is gonna be really messed up, but I don't like love myself. But I think I'm hilarious.
Oh, for sure. I think that
I actually hate myself.
I think that life has made us comically laugh at our situations and like. We make fun of our situations.
You're stupid,
and then
bitch.
You're just
yeah.
That's funny.
You would do that.
I do love myself in a lot of aspects, I think. And you know what I mean? Like, I do like... I'm starting to like who I've become
really,
more
I think
and more.
I like who I've become.
But I also hate who I've become a lot more, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a balance. Like, there's certain things that I've liked. Yeah, but, like, I definitely like myself more than I used to like myself. And I think that's because I find more comfort in who I am.
I don't know.
You definitely like yourself more now than
I think I'm pretty cool.
See, I mean, like, that's liking yourself, like, but you need to be friends with yourself, and I don't just mean, like, you're right, I like myself, like, no, spend some time with yourself, like, it's cool to be alone for a little bit, and spend some time with your thoughts, sometimes,
not so much time.
And I will say this out loud, sometimes I rage at home, and I'm just like, and I will just scream about my problems, you know what I'm saying?
To yourself?
Oh, yeah, I don't care, I mean, like, It's important. You can't talk to yourself. You're not crazy.
I cry in the car a lot.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's okay to talk to yourself and let things out, especially if you don't. Not saying I have outlets to talk to if I need to talk to, but like if you don't have that outlet, it's nice to like be able to at least get it out to yourself.
I try
get it out and not keep it in.
You know what? It's not like feeling a burden towards somebody, but I try to like figure it out myself and then like I talk to myself first and then I seek out a friend.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like if you need
don't do that though.
More advice.
I wouldn't do that all the time if it was a drastic situation.
No. If it's a dramatic situation and you need somebody else's opinion, like ask them first. Yeah. But for a lot of the daily things that like you get irritated about, like you can you know what I mean? Like, be with yourself. Talk to yourself about it. Talk yourself down from it. It's okay to spend time with yourself. Make yourself laugh. Like, it's okay. You're not crazy. Like, there's that stigma that you're crazy if you talk to yourself. If you're like...
Everybody, that's BS.
Now, if you're walking down the street and you're just like... like, talking to yourself, you're like...
Go to New York City. You'll see it everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, you might have a little mental disorder. But, I mean, other than that, like, if you're just at home, no one's around, and you're, like, it's in your safe space, like, feel free to talk to yourself. Feel free to, like, you know, watch a movie with yourself.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's one thing you took away from all of this? Learning as in this podcast and in life. Like, one thing about...
From this podcast or from, like, friends?
Both.
I think I've learned that you have to... It's important to know what you're looking for in a friend. This way, you don't just stumble on the next Joe who pops in and you're like, let's become close friends. It's like, that's not going to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't just
get
force...
to know...
Can't force friendships.
Yes, get to know. And sometimes those friendships can turn into marriages. You know what I'm saying? Like, become friends with somebody first and you really, like, get to know who they are. You get to know them at their worst, at their best. And if you can still handle them.
Also, if you want to know what you can be best friends with somebody for the rest of your life, live with them for 5 years.
True. Living with somebody really brings out their true colors. And luckily, we really didn't have... Technically, like, we had a pretty decent time living together. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Okay, so... That was our view on friendships. Any last statements about friendships?
Be friends with who you want.
Be friends with who you don't.
Don't like people because they like you.
Don't put up with people's bullshit just because they call you their friend.
Don't fake it. Just make it happen. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Just so you know, the answer to that question is for this reason.
Fine, I'm going now.
Yeah. We're probably not going to talk until next week when we have to film this again. So, it was nice seeing you this week.
This was awkward. Left hand handshake. Ew, your hands are sweaty. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. Watch it with Kat. Watch it with
hit
Kat.
the bell if you want a notification of when.
Oh, we did it with a toe.
Oh, that's toe pointed.
You said.
I pointed.
Okay. I don't know if it's a word.
All right.
Subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed talking to us this week about friendship. And, you know, let people in. Don't let people in. That's your decision.
Let people out, too.
Yeah. You don't need to keep toxic people in your life.
Facts.
Kick them the hell out.
We done spitting the truth for today, sweetheart. Have a good night.
I think the whole time we've been pretty brutally honest. Would you say?
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Can't wait to see you next week.
I can wait. Bye!
Okay, I guess that's a cut.